Okay. Okay, good evening, everybody. You see the agenda's up. And I'm going to do the roll call real fast. First of all, this is Patty Potter for all the attendees that are listening. I'm one of the co-chairs. And so I'm going to do a roll call. Patty Potter here. Richard Marcella, not here. Cindy Claiborne.
Present.
Nina.
Present.
Liliana.
Present.
Barton.
Present.
Betty. Burge.
Present.
Kathy's not here. And Stephanie.
Present.
Okay, we do have a quorum. Did everybody read the committee? Did you all read the minutes from last month?
Yes.
And if you need to put up or
Patty, I'll move. This is Cindy to
Okay.
approve the minutes as presented.
who would like to second?
I'll second. This is Stephanie.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna call for the vote. Patty, yes. Richard,
Did you take comments?
pardon me?
You need to take public comments.
I don't even know if they saw the agenda. Is there any public comments? No, okay. I mean, I don't know if they've read the minutes that they were, well, they weren't online, so I could post them. Does anybody want me to put the minutes up on the screen from last month? Okay. So I'm going to go back to taking the call for the vote. Patty, yes. Richard's not here. Cindy,
Yes.
Nina,
Yes.
Liliana.
I wasn't present, so.
Okay. Barton,
Yes.
Betty's not here at this time yet. Burge,
Yes.
Kathy's not here. Stephanie.
Yes.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, it passes. Okay, now on to the good stuff. The first presenter up is the sixth, I can't even read my own right, 6739 Foothill Boulevard. Over in the attendees, I see the Shop Easy Liquors here. Who else is here for that project? Oh, okay, that's right. I couldn't remember if that was your name or not. Thank you. Okay, so we'll let you go ahead and explain. We're gonna give
Who's going to be presenting? I can give them screen share.
I'm not really sure how to pronounce her name. Is L-I-L, or his name, L-I-L-G-E-R.
Yes, hi, good evening. My name is Liliger Damaso.
Yes, a female. I couldn't remember. Hi, how you doing?
How
And I
are
talked to you on the phone. I still
I know,
went over
it's
my
okay,
head.
it happens. You can call me Lily.
Good, I like that. Okay,
And yes, if I can have access, I do have a presentation that I would like to share with you.
perfect. Okay, can she do that from the attendees, Cindy?
I'm moving her over.
Okay,
Okay, there she is.
so you can see the bottom of the screen to do the share screen, Lily?
Yes, hi, let me, having some
Okay.
technical difficulties. Oh, here it is, share screen. Perfect. All righty. And are you guys able to see what I'm seeing?
I am.
Yes, it looks good.
Okay, perfect. So good evening. My name is Liliger Damaso with Liquor License Agents. I am the representative for Shop Easy Liquor Store. They are applying for a conditional use permit. The case number is ZA 2022-3282 CUB. And this is actually for the continued sale and dispensing for a full line of alcoholic beverages for off-site consumption. It's for a type 21 ABC license. And it's in conjunction with the expansion of its existing liquor store. They're taking over the adjacent vacant unit for a total of 2,011 square feet. Excuse me. The proposed hours of operation, inclusive of alcohol serving hours, are 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. daily. And this is in continuation to previous case ZA 2014-4681, which was a deemed to be approved plan approval that was approved on July 23rd of 2015 for 7 years. And it authorized the determination of deemed to be approved status to permit the sale of a full line of alcoholic beverages for offsite consumption in conjunction with a convenience store, and also authorized the full line for offsite consumption in conjunction of the relocation of the existing convenience store to another location within the same shopping center. That's what was approved back in 2014. A little bit of the ABC license, the history. So the 6239 Foothill Boulevard itself, the site has operated with a 21 ABC license, as you can see, since December 10 of 2015. And the current applicant, Ramhadad LLC, they've actually operated with a type 21 since August of 2017. The site is located right on Foothill Boulevard, and this is where Shop Easy Liquor is located, right adjacent to the Big Five Sporting Goods store. A little bit of the index map and the pictures that were submitted. So if you take a look at the actual Big Five Sporting Goods, the liquor store is located right here. Here is the floor plan. You guys are able to see it. This is the entrance to the actual site. And then the expansion, this is the unit that they're taking over. For now, it'll just be utilized as storage. And then this is the site plan. And that's pretty much it. At this point, we still have the public hearing is still TBD. So this is, again, it's just the continued sale of a type 21 ABC liquor license at the site, because it was granted for 7 years per the PAB, the previous PAB, and they're taking over the vacant suite that's adjacent to their site. Hours are the same, operators are the same, nothing else is changing, and the applicant is actually here as well, should you have additional questions regarding the request. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much. I'll ask the participant or the attendees, does anybody have a question for them? I have one, but I'll wait to see if any attendees have a question.
And if anybody, if you can raise your hand using the raised hand feature, then we'll call on you.
And if you're on a telephone, you can join the meeting by, how is that, Cindy, do you remember? I don't know if I'm looking, or there's only a few that have a microphone, so I'm thinking the rest of them are on a telephone.
Yeah, it could be *9.
*9, and that will alert us. Okay. Well, it doesn't look like anybody has a question. How about the committee? Does anybody have a question? Nope. Okay. I mean, I knew this was pretty.
I have a comment just really quickly. Boy, that's a fast 7 years that sure went by. Like we were just here. It was when Councilman Fuentes was in office when this last was here. So thank you for coming to the Land Use Committee. So just to make sure, I'm sure that it's pretty clear, but you're just expanding, because the last time it was reducing in size. So you're just expanding out one more store size. Is that what's happening?
Yes, correct.
Okay. Great. Okay. So thank you, Patty. That's all of my questions.
My question is, and I probably should know this and I don't, so it's curiosity. I noticed it was good for 7 years. So that meant even if you weren't expanding, you were keeping the same, you have to get another license?
Not another license, just the permit needs to be renewed with the city because technically it's expiring this year.
Okay, so the permit is what expires and not
Yes.
the whole license.
Correct.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Patty, I'd like to move to support this application.
Okay,
I'll second it.
who was that, Nina?
Yes.
Okay, does anybody else have any comments, discussion on this? Okay, I'm gonna call for the vote. Patty, yes. Richard did not show up yet, did he? No. Cindy,
Yes.
Nina,
Yes.
Liliana,
Yes.
Barton,
I know he's here, but I don't know what happened. I don't see him
I
on.
don't know. Well, I see Betty's here now.
Oh, there he is.
Barton,
Barton.
Yes.
okay,
Thank you.
thank you, Barton. Betty,
Yes.
Burge,
Yes.
Kathy's not here. Stephanie?
Yes.
Okay, so that's passed. We'll be writing a letter. Like you said, you don't have the hearing yet, so that's good because we would not be able to get the support letter written and let me look at my calendar.
Through the board.
Yeah, I'm just looking when the board is. The 10th of August is the next board meeting. So at our August 3rd, no, our August 1st meeting, we'll approve the letter that we write among us. And then we'll turn it over to the STNC full board for their 10th. Okay?
Okay, perfect.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Patty, I see a
Thank
raised hand. Ellie Sphere, is it?
Oh, somebody has a question?
I'm not sure. Let me see. Ellie?
ELIEF. Can you unmute her? Do they have to, you have to do that, don't you, Cindy? Unmute her?
I did.
Him or her, I'm not sure.
ELIE.
Yeah.
Go ahead. You've been on.
Yes, I would like to introduce myself. I'm the new owner of 7660 Foothill Boulevard.
7660. What's the address again?
It's from 7635 to 7660.
Is that Foothill?
Correct.
Okay.
Is this a comment on the liquor store?
No comment. Just I want to introduce myself as a new owner. So
Okay,
and
great.
I would like to participate in all the meetings from now on forward.
Excellent.
And what is your company name? You said new business?
No, it's a vacant property right now, but we're still deciding exactly what we would like
Oh, is this the corner of Apperson?
to. Correct.
Oh, okay. Hi, I met you. This is Patty. I did meet you one time. Good. I've been wanting to call you, so glad you're joining us. Okay,
Thank you.
thank you.
right.
Okay.
That's it.
So now we're going to go on to item number 6 of the agenda, which is for 8257 through 8265 Foothill Boulevard. Change of use from retail to adult daycare in the target area 2 of the Foothill Boulevard corridor specific plan. I can't even talk today. Somebody else got to talk for me. Does anybody have to recuse themselves? The chamber is going to chime in on this. So if anybody's on the board, on the land use committee that's on the board of chamber, they cannot participate.
Patty?
Yeah,
Oh, I just lost you. Are you doing 5B now?
yes.
Okay, so I'll recuse myself.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Patty, exactly where is that? I tried to figure it out.
Okay, it's where the hub used to be, or the Hobers Pharmacy used to be. I'll tell you
Okay.
Hobers, you know where Hobers. So
Right,
the-
that had a church. It was a church for a while.
Yeah, right. So it's the Hobers, I mean, I don't know, either call it the Hobers Pharmacy and the doctor's office next door, or it was a yogurt or
Oh,
a
doctor.
a little place next door. So is the hub. So does everybody know what we're talking about now?
Yeah, now we do.
Okay. Okay, no, great. Okay, so here to do the presentation is who going to do the presentation? Is
Hi, my name is Ara. I'm the designer who helped the owner to, let's say, with the project for the change of use. Actually, the records showed that the property was the retail. That, as you said, it was a church for a long time. So there is no major changes from that use to our adult daycare.
yeah, I don't even know how the church was able to operate. I don't know if they needed something
my
different
God.
or not. So they didn't come in front of us. So I don't know, at least not that I know that they did.
Patty, does
Uh-huh.
does Ara need screen share? I can move him over to show his plans.
Actually, I'm at the property and I can show you the what we're gonna do. It's just the one small wall that we're gonna add for one big office to divide that to two small offices. And
So,
that's the only scope of work.
okay, so usually, we show you the plans and you can use the screen share if you'd like. So do you want me to move you over?
Actually, plans are not with me. So, and as I said, it's just one small wall that dividing one big office into two parts. It's no other changes in this area.
So we'll use the plans that are available on the city planning website then.
Mhm.
Is there anybody else who needs, who will be presenting for this project?
Well, my name is Armin and I'm the owner of the business, and we're trying to start up the adult daycare center here. To be honest, the God willing, the plan is to have 216 participants, and every morning we will have professional staff here, which includes therapists, including physical, occupational, and speech. We will have nurses, registered nurses, licensed vocational nurses. Basically, what's going to happen is every morning our bosses will go and transport elderly, local elderly, of course, from their houses to the facility to and back to home. And the operation will take place from about 8 to 1, 8 in the morning to 1 afternoon. And then after that, basically we will be closed. We will have probably 4 to 5 vehicles, vans, transporting them from and to. And we are planning, because they asked us, the church, basically, the hub asked us if they can still use the location for their services on Saturdays and Sundays. And the agreement is to let them use it. So basically Saturdays and Sundays is going to be the same. It's going to be used as church again. That is the plan. And for the rest of the remaining 5 days of the week, we will basically use it as an adult daycare center.
Okay. Okay.
This is Patty. I'm sorry. How many do I think I heard a 216 participants you plan on having?
Correct.
And
Correct.
is that daily or is that just overall?
Daily.
Daily?
Daily.
Okay. And
216 local elderly will be will be basically transported over to location where we take their vitals. We have nurses here, we have therapists, take care of them. And then 1 in the afternoon, we transport them back home. And then also they will be breakfast and lunch, but we have no full-on kitchen. It's just, this can be from outside.
Sorry, the breakfast and lunch was what?
I'm sorry?
I'm having trouble hearing. I'm so sorry. I just raised my volume up on my phone or my computer. You said breakfast and lunch?
Breakfast and lunch, correct.
And you
We'll
bring that
serve
in?
here.
Do you bring that in or is it cooked there?
No, bring it in. No, we don't have a full kitchen here.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Yes.
Is there anybody else with regards to the presentation? And then we can take questions from our
Me,
committee.
No, first she's asked if there are anybody else that wants to make a presentation on this project.
Mhm.
Any more information? I mean,
Okay, so then we'll just go with questions. Nina and Liliana have their hands raised. Patty.
okay.
I'm interested to know if you are related to the other services that we have in town that are pretty much the same. Or are you independent of the other ones?
We are independent of the other ones, yes. Well, to
Thank
be
you.
honest, yes. And one more thing I wanted to mention, well, we are hoping to get licensed because of the size of the location we have will allow us to get licensed for 216, but that doesn't necessarily mean that we will get licensed for 216 participants. And even if so, it doesn't mean that we will be able to have 216 participants. That basically is the max. We may have
Oh,
100.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it can be
Got
any
it.
number.
Okay. Okay, Nina, do you have any other questions? If not, lower your hand.
Yes,
Okay. You just raised it. Okay, okay, got it. Okay, Liliana?
Hi, and welcome to the community.
Thank you.
Yes, I have a few questions for you. Now, you said you will be having 4 to 5 vans to and fro to the property, to your business there. How many people does the van hold? Because you want 216 folks, right? That's your max amount of people that you would be having. And where would you be entering and leaving the where would the people be boarded onto the bus, and where would they be leaving from? There's 2 areas, right? 2 exits.
Sure, you're absolutely right. So basically, each van will fit 11 to 15 participants, and each one will do more than 1 trips during the morning. And they will probably it depends, hopefully 2 trips each one. We will be using the rear entrance where the huge parking lot is, so we don't interfere with the traffic. And because these vans are going to be transporting on very slow speed. And then we will come through the side. There is a driveway on the side. We will go through the side to the rear of the building, and that's where they're going to be dropped off at.
Can I ask? Okay, go ahead.
Please, I'm here.
I'm sorry, I think I cut you off, and were you finished?
Yes.
Okay. So will you be repaving that, all of that asphalt? Because it's in pretty bad condition, at least in the back.
Yes, definitely. The back and the driveway.
Okay. Can I ask one more question?
Please.
There is another adult center, and I think it's on Foothill and Commerce. And I see this really neat thing, like they must rent out the space in the evenings for like a community
Dance
center.
class, yes. They rent it out for dance class. And we do already have a dance group that we spoke with. They're going to be local here from Tahanga. I think the name is Dynamic Dance Studio. And for evenings, most likely they will be using the space. And we have basically two different ideas. One of them, two different offers we have. One of them is the the dance class, and the other one is an art studio for kids mainly to
Mhm.
use in the evening. But neither one of them is confirmed yet. But those are as ideas, and we have offers to do so. But mainly, we want to make sure for the weekends, we know that for sure the church will be using it, the hub will be using it. Yes.
That's very accommodating of you. It's a great space, and I love the idea that you have that really large space in the back, so you're not really using Foothill Boulevard, which is one of the, the most populated
Correct.
streets that we have. So thank you very much for your for the answers and for being here to present.
Thank you very much. And also the rear side also would be safer for elderly because, I mean, we will be moving very slow, and when they come and then when the buses arrive, our staff will be outside to greet them and just hold their hands and bring them in one by one. So it's a process. So the rear entrance is ideal for us.
Wonderful. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Let's see, I have another, this is Patty. I was gonna,
Okay.
I knew about the parking because I was gonna ask if it's shared parking, if you're gonna use the back, which I knew you were.
Yes.
So where do these, I don't know what you would call them, participants, these seniors,
Mhm.
not all of them are, some of them would drive themselves.
No, actually, no. It's a Medicare rule. They cannot, we have to transport them ourselves.
Okay, so this one's quite different from the two other daycare centers that I know of in town, Sunland, Tujunga, correct? Or not?
To the best of my knowledge, we're exact the same thing. Yeah, we're gonna be doing exact the same thing. And one of them is right across the street, very nearby.
Yeah, no, I know where the other one is. This one's in Tujunga and the other one's in Sunland.
Correct.
So there'll be two in Sunland and one in Tujunga.
As a fact, the All for Health, Health for All, and the other one I think named Friendly. Basically, we're the same. We bought our adult daycare centers. Now, recently, the health department changed the name. Now we called CBAS, Community-Based Adult Services. So we're not called. It won't be called ADHC anymore, but CBAS instead, which is again community-based adult services.
And so where do you get funding from?
Medicare,
Medicare?
yes, Medicare and Medi-Cal.
So people that are participating are, what do you call them, patients or
Participants.
participants? Okay, thank you. I wasn't sure what the,
Thank you.
wasn't
Because
sure what to
honestly,
call
I
it.
mean, I'm in healthcare industry, another location not too far, and those are patients, the ones I have there. But no, these people are participants. Yes.
Okay. So how do you get them on your list? Are they, does Medicare refer them or do you go out and solicit them?
No, we do not solicit it. Actually, they're registered with Medicare and Medi-Cal, and there is a wait list, especially for Salon and Tujunga area. And a lot of them already did receive a letter saying that, yes, the next location is opening up. And actually, we already get some calls. Our phone number is there. We already get some calls and ask, okay, how long, when, we're waiting, we need. And we're very excited to hear that. But yes, on Medicare website, Medi-Cal website. So basically, we're being listed. And whoever gets the word they do, and then the rest of the people just word of mouth. But no, there's definitely no soliciting. Actually, to be honest with you, there might even be a waiting list to get in when everything is up and running, because the health department, the way we get the licenses, health department does their own research, so they know if for this particular area, if it's needed, they give us the license. If it's not, then they don't. Well, we were able to obtain a license, which means the health department, according to health department's research, there are people in need and waiting, basically.
Yeah, because I did notice you already have a website up with this address. That kind of got
Correct.
me, whoa, why they do that without getting the city's permission to get us get this,
Well, in order
approved.
for us to submit all the applications with health department, all those were required. So we do all that. So also health department can publish it in the health department website, CDPH website. So we had to have all this ready, including phone number and fax number and the email address and everything. It's basically part of the application that we have to submit it.
Okay, and do you have any idea when the public hearing is going to be, or has the city planning given you any indication yet?
That would be a perfect option, question for, basically,
We're waiting for planning
Yeah, that's,
department. Yeah.
yeah, okay.
They promised to provide the response by the end of the month.
They promised to give you that by the end of the month?
Yes.
So they promised a hearing by the end of July. Yeah, really? Wow.
Yes.
How did you get special on that?
No, we've been waiting for a long time now. We submit all the paperwork last year, September of last year.
Okay,
Yes, to be exact, it's towards the end of September of last year. That's when we submit all the application. It's pretty much almost about a year already.
because I hear from everybody, they go, we haven't got a hearing date yet. Haven't given us a hearing date yet, blah, blah, blah. So that's why I was wondering.
Same with us.
We have two more questions.
Go for it.
Betty?
Yeah,
Okay, my question is, what is the occupancy limit established by the fire department for that location?
Maximum is 216, but that's according to the fire department and fire marshal inspection, but that does not necessarily mean the health department will give us the license for 216 participants. But yes, with the fire department, it is 216.
Okay, so you're including your staff in the 216?
No, that's 216 participants. Because
Okay,
for staff, we have a separate area for the offices and stuff, and they will be using only that. For the remaining of the area, it's 216 for participants only. That which doesn't include like the office area and the kitchen. And we also have 13 brand new restrooms built, not built, but I mean, divided, renovated.
13 what? I'm sorry, I missed that. 13 what?
13 restrooms.
Okay.
okay, so your staff, your physical therapists and vocational nurses are going to be only in the office area?
The staff, the nurses, yes, they will be in the office area. Some of them will be among the participants, and whoever needs the service, basically the staff goes into the nursing station, the nursing room, or to the social services area, and they've been taken care of. Other than that, the rest of the time they spent in the hall.
So so you may be limited to less than the 216 because that's just for your participants.
Correct.
Okay. That's all my questions.
And the staff, how many staff members?
If we get license for 216, and if we do have 216, there is rules and regulations with Medicare. So basically for every 40 participant, we would be required to have one registered nurse, 2 LVN, one physical therapist, and one speech therapist, one occupational therapist.
Okay, yeah, I figured it was depending on how many, yeah.
Yes.
So those would be every day then.
Correct.
Let's assume you have 40 people, and if you have more registered, then you have to increase your staff. Okay,
Exactly. Correct.
Cindy has her hand up.
Okay, go ahead, Cindy.
Hey, Cindy.
Hi. So I hope you can see the screen. I have the picture of the 6 pictures that you filed with your application up. So I just want to understand what the area is that this project encompasses. So it's this over here on the right, all of it on the right of the liquor market. Is that right?
Correct.
Exactly.
The
Yes.
liquor market stays as it is.
Liquor market stays as it is.
And then what's to the left of the liquor market is that the real estate office, or what is that?
Yes.
It is the real estate office, yeah.
Okay. And then on the bottom row of pictures is the parking lot and the driveway. And then to the back of those 3, it looks like those are 3 retail spots, or maybe they were. Are you combining the 3 retail spots?
No, that's us, the liquor store and the real estate market, which do not even have an access from the back. So they do not even use the rear side of their businesses.
Oh, the middle, it looks like a roll-up door in the middle is not for the liquor market.
Actually, no, it's a stucco wall.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, to the left of there is go back to the front. There's 3 poles. Are those 3 retail shops all your operation?
You're talking about those 3 brick poles, right? The square orangish ones.
Yeah, then there's a roof.
Yes, that's basically the front of our property. And then from the back, to make it easier, do you see, if we go down to the lower picture, do you see one of the part of the building is the roof is higher, like the wall is higher?
Yes.
That's us, and that's where we end.
Okay. So, and it goes, there's some fencing. It's like a fenced in area back there.
That's us. Yes, that's us.
Are you going to be keeping that fenced in area?
Yes, actually, we gave it a little design and new fresh paint. We'll be putting some chairs there and tables for participants if they want to go out for fresh air, so they do not have to go to the parking lot area where might be some traffic sometime. So they can stay there and be safe and be at the fresh air outside.
So that's also the entrance for everybody. They come in.
Correct.
So where do they enter in this fenced in area?
After you enter the fence, I don't know if you can see, there is a door, there is a double door, glass double door, right there. Yes, right there.
So are you going to make a ramp or ADA compatibility?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay. And okay. So moving to the front, back to the front, I see that since I'm on this picture, there's 3 signs there.
They're no longer there.
Okay, the pictures have them. Are you going to be utilizing these spots for signage for this?
No, we won't.
Will you be having some kind of signage?
We will, yes, we will. We will have our own sign.
So you need to make that part of your application as well, so you can get that out of the way. So
Well, for now, we will start with the sticker signs on the huge glass window which we have at the front,
mhm.
and then in the future we will put our own sign up there.
Okay, the windows are open, so you can see in.
They're tinted.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, and plus we have curtains from inside to close. And plus we have curtains inside in case if we need it closed, we can completely close it, and there will be zero visibility from in to out or from out to in.
Okay. That might be something to think about. You said something about covering windows with signage. There's a 10% limit for that in the city of Los Angeles, just so you know.
Of course, yeah, thank you. We actually we were aware of that, and those signs are not going to be not even 10%. That's definitely
Okay, because some people have covered their windows completely, and that's not permitted.
Yeah.
Um,
And then what for the sign wise, to be honest, I mean, to put us, hello?
yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I thought we got disconnected. So for the sign outside, it's just an idea, to be honest. And then we probably, especially if we will be using the rear entrance and we don't need an advertising, we might just end up having the address and the name on the window on the glass, and that's it. Something simple. We don't need an advertising, so we don't need a big sign or something like that.
Right. On your application, which I have on the screen, I just have a few small questions. It has all these different addresses, which seem to be more than what you said. You said 8257 to 8265. Wow. Is it the whole complex? Because you said it's 29,015. And yet
Yeah.
the
Those addresses is for the entire plaza.
It's the entire
Actually,
complex.
it's a requirement from the city planning that we have to show all those addresses and APNs.
okay. Okay.
The only three addresses we occupy is 8263, 8265, and 8267, which we combined, and now we're using one address only, 8265.
Okay. And is that what makes up the 8,040 square feet?
Combination of these three.
Okay. Okay.
What were those addresses again that you're actually using?
8263, 8265, and 8267. So 357.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
I have a comment and a question.
Okay. Well, I'll be done in just a minute.
Oh,
So
okay.
we'll come back to you. Okay. I want to check one more thing.
Are you finished, Cindy, or not?
Not quite.
Okay, just looking up your stuff. Okay.
Sorry. Do you operate a facility like this now?
Not like this. I'm still in healthcare industry, but not an adult daycare center. But I still work with the elderly and patients.
Uh-huh. Okay. All right, then that completes my questions, and you can go to Nina now.
Hey, Nina?
Okay,
Hi,
I'm
Nina.
not sure. Hello. I'm not sure if you're aware of it or not, but the back of that property has always been a magnet for transient and daycare and the homeless people. So I'm going to ask you, I'm sure that you're going to have a lot of refuge and trash. If you will have your containers with locks on them, because if you don't, they will be gone through and that stuff will be all over the ground. So it's really imperative that you do have a way to secure your trash until it's picked up. Otherwise, you're going to have a mess on your hands. I thought I would tell you that.
Definitely. You're absolutely right, and I get the point. And I don't know if you've seen, the landlord recently has built a trash area which is under the lock. So we will have our own dumpster in there, which is basically not accessible. It's really high fenced and covered from all four sides with the lock on it. So the landlord has already addressed that. So basically,
Plus, probably it may be a good thing that you will be utilizing it every day, because that back lot will be utilized and it won't be such a magnet for people to hang out back there.
correct.
So hopefully that will help a lot too.
Correct. And plus we have a lot of new lighting in the area. In the entire patio, we have 12 brand new fluorescent LED
Oh,
lights.
wow.
And then we also have 2 cameras with 2 spotlights on each, and on the roof we will have projector lighting. So even now that we're not completely done with those lighting, you drive through at night, you'll see the area is so illuminated now.
So you'll have good security.
Yes, yes, definitely, definitely. We already have 3 cameras in the front and 4 in the back, and we're planning to have another 2 on the side of the driveway, which will all have their floodlights, and basically the area was going to be flooded with light.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have you put your lighting plan forward with the city? Is it part of your application?
The lighting were there already, existing lighting. We just replaced them from old fluorescents, and they were not being used. Part of them didn't even work. We just repaired them and replaced them with brand new LED, which is much brighter and energy saving, energy efficient. And then other than that, we added cameras which do not require city permits.
Okay. Patty, do you want to go?
Yeah, over to the attendees. I think Arnie has his hand raised.
Hi, yes. Nice to meet you, Armin. I don't know. I've seen some work being done there, but I didn't know the individual behind it. You guys are doing great work there. I just have a quick question. Is this going to be only catering towards maybe the Armenian community, Persian community, Russian community, or are we basically open to the Latino community and everybody else? I mean, do you have any plans?
Artie, pleasure talking to you, and I hope to meet you guys all one day. Basically, we're open to anybody, whoever needs the area to use. We're not going to concentrate only on Armenian or Latino or Russian community. Yes, basically, we're wide open. Our doors are wide open to anybody who needs us.
Awesome, beautiful. Well, I wish you guys luck. I hope you guys succeed and bring value to our community.
Thank you, sir. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
That's all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Gosh, just thought of something else I want to ask. Oh, it's off topic. This is off topic, but I'm going to ask it anyway. Have you been up in the attic yet in that building?
Yes, we have a flat roof and a little bit of a storage area and an attic which was converted to flat roof, but we don't have much attic because from inside the ceiling it's a high ceiling with a drop ceiling, so we don't have much attic here.
Okay, because for all us old timers, that building was Hobers Pharmacy.
Yes.
And I didn't talk to Lloyd directly. I talked to somebody else, and they remembered Lloyd saying that he took the Hober sign. I don't think it was the pole sign. I think it's the one that was on the front of the building. And he put it up into the attic, wrapped it up really good, and put it in the attic where nobody would find it.
Oh, well, we will be glad to let him in and we go up in the attic with him.
Well, he's too old to do that. That's the issue.
Well, honestly, if he tells me where is it at, I will gladly climb up there.
Yeah,
bring it,
I'm going to try to get hold of him or his wife.
Because we're talking about such a valuable
exactly
memory. I will be glad to save it, and I will climb up to the attic myself and bring it down.
Yeah, because I did talk to when it was Deborah who owned it when it was the Image West, and she said she'd been up there many times and never saw it, but Lloyd supposedly said he hit it. So I'm going to try to find out exactly where he hit it, because I think, we have this Bolton Museum up in Bolton Hill. I think it'd probably be too big for Bolton, but somebody in town might want to keep it as a memento. I don't know, Anyway, just thought I would bring that up. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Have you filed with community care licensing yet?
I'm sorry?
Community care licensing. It's a state part for these types of businesses.
Community care licensing. There are 2 licenses we require in our case. One of them would be from CDPH, California Department of Public Health, and then the other one would be from Department of Aging.
Okay. Great. Okay, Patty, what's next?
Well, I think we are all out of things. Do we want to take a vote on this, or do we want to delay it?
I thought you had comment letters from the public and
Oh, yeah, well, I was waiting for them to say something. The Chamber of Commerce did send a letter, and I just thought maybe they'd raise their hand and want to read it, but they didn't, so.
yeah, he's here.
Yeah, I know he's here.
He just raised his hand.
Oh, he just raised his hand. Okay, go ahead, her aunt.
Hi, Patty. Hi, Cindy. I mean, Rihanna, Stephanie, Vartan, Berge, and Betty. I went to the facility when Armin became a member of the Chamber of Commerce, and I was impressed. And I took some photos and I took a video because I've never seen anything like this. The money they spent, the investments they made looked very good in my opinion. And if my parents were going there, I'd be comfortable with that place serving them. And so I do support this venture personally. And on the chamber level, we've had this discussion among the board members, and we full-heartedly believe that this is an addition to the Foothill corridor and to Sunland itself, because we need more businesses that employ more people and serve our community. Armin promised me that his project will be serving the seniors in Sunland Tahanga, which means we're keeping, our seniors in town. They don't need to be bused to Glendale or Burbank or Eagle Rock or Pasadena or, elsewhere. And that's even better for them because it's less travel time and, they get to their homes even faster. Plus the employment factor is very important for me as a business owner and, as part of the chamber, because that's what the chamber is all about. It's about new businesses and new employment opportunities. So that's why we wrote you that letter of support, because we hope that you'll see what we see in the value of them coming to town. Thank you for the time. Appreciate it.
Hi, this is Patty again. Haran, that's what I wanted to ask. The pictures you sent me were of that facility. They've already done the work inside then, huh?
Well, they have to, because that's how you get your permits. They did everything, and now once everything is done and in its place, they'll complete their certification, obviously, and only then can they start serving the public.
We vote to move this.
Pardon me?
Are we voting to move?
So Patty, did you have any other comment?
No, other than the fact that it's, I hope it retail. We're losing another retail, but nobody else wanted to go in there anyway, I guess. So what can we do? And they've already gone in there and done all that work, which, I know I'm not an expert on any of this by any stretch of the imagination, but I don't understand why the city would want them to do that work when they haven't been approved to.
So, Patty, they probably won't have a public hearing, as somebody asked about before. This is a process that the planning department goes through, and there'll be some requirements based on the specific plan, and then the building and safety will also have certain requirements that they'll put them through as well. The fact that they've done work in advance, they may find out that they have to do it again or do it differently. So they really should get their planning approval and then pull their permits, but that's up to them. I mean, it sounds like it's moving along. So whatever they, choose to do.
Can we call for the question?
We don't have anything on the table.
I
I
would
thought
like
we
to
did.
move that we approve this to move forward.
A second.
It's a great business. So can we vote now? Patty?
Okay, so there's no other comments?
Is the motion to support this project?
Yes. The
Okay,
motion to support this project.
Okay, I'll call for the vote. Richard's not here. Cindy,
Yes.
Nina,
Yes.
Liliana,
Yes.
Barton,
Yes, and welcome to the community.
okay, Betty,
Yes.
Burge,
Yes.
Kathy's not here, Stephanie refused herself. Oh, I forgot to call myself, yes. Okay, so it passes.
How
As
many
I,
votes do you have, Patty?
2, 3, 4, 5, 7.
Thank you.
Well, one more time, I want to thank you guys and thank you for the support. And go ahead, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, can you spell your first and last name?
Sure, it is Armen, ARMEN. And my last name is Grigorian, which is GRIKORIAN as an Nancy, Grigorian.
Okay, and I didn't get your title. Are you the owner or
I'm the CEO.
CEO? Okay, great. All righty.
Thank you for presenting your project. We really appreciate it. And for being here to answer community questions.
Thank you guys very much. I really appreciate all you guys and all you guys' time and the support and looking to the business menu.
There's
and
another step.
Serving the community.
There's another step with the community. It goes to the board. So just so you know, and that's in August.
Yeah, so it'll be, like I said to the liquor store people, August 10th would be the time that we would get the letter to the STNC for their vote and letter signed and everything, okay?
Of course, got it. Thank you guys again. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Armin.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, back to the agenda. There you go.
Okay,
Public comments,
yeah, any public comments?
non-agenda items.
Yeah. From the public, no, okay.
Okay,
Oh, you know, is the gentleman that has the, well, that's okay. I'll get hold of him later. Updates. Does anybody have any updates, any past, current, future, local or citywide projects that are going on? Nope, okay. So as far as open applications, 6915 Foothill, the CUB and extended hours operation. I reached out to their agent and I haven't heard back if it's still going on or not, if they're still planning on coming or what the process of their application is. So we still do want to see them at a future meeting. The 6724-6736 Foothill, which is going to be a Starbucks. That is also not scheduled. He's not ready. The 10105 Commerce retaining wall. I haven't been able to get hold of him. The next one is at 7361 Foothill. That patio coverings there, I need to find out that's resolved if they need to do anything. The 6456 Alcott, it's still on the books, nothing's going on. The 10371 Samoa, I have to contact them to see when they can present. The 10505 Mount Gleason, that's the little store across the street from Caruso's. They currently sell beer and wine from what I understand, but they want to sell the full alcohol. I need to get hold of them and we need to do a lot of outreach on that one. And then the 10320 Samoa, same thing with the other Samoa. The 11337 Riverside, it's a lot land, and I'm not even sure if we need to get involved with that at all. And that's about it as far as open.
Patty?
Yeah.
We had the gentleman earlier who's with, what was it, 76?
Yes.
60?
Yes.
I was wondering if he wanted to give us any.
Yeah, I was hoping, I was about to ask if he's.
Public comment, maybe he tried to speak earlier.
Let's see if he's still there. Attendees, come on.
Only if you
Oh,
want.
Ellie.
Yes, I'm still here.
Okay, so you're at the corner of Apperson and Foothill.
Correct.
And you've taken down, well, the building is out, that was the two auto shares. So what is your plans, or do you know?
I just bought that property, but the previous owner, he was planning to build a car wash
Correct.
with 7-Eleven. I would like to keep the car wash, but not the 7-Eleven. So, and then we'll see what will help the community. So for if it could be mini mart or any shell for a local restaurant, doesn't matter.
Okay.
Thank you for
Whatever helps the community.
thank you for coming in and introducing yourself, and please join us again.
Definitely. And you said you have opening for some members
Yes.
to join. What's the requirement?
Patty, send that to you.
Attending 3 meetings for sure.
Okay.
Being a stakeholder or a stakeholder in Salon, which means live, work, or own property. And I think you did tell me you live in town, right?
I live in Glendale.
Oh, you live in Glendale, but you
Yes.
own property here, so that makes you a stakeholder.
Correct.
So, why don't you send me your, or I can take it down now, or you can send me your emails. I didn't get your email when I talked to you before, and I'll send you the application.
Okay. You ready?
Yes.
Okay, it's my name, ELIE at tileking.net.
What was that? Thai King? What?
Tile, like flooring. TILE, tile.
Oh, tile flooring.
Yes. Tileking.net.
Okay, great. TILE and then KING.
Correct.
Perfect. Okay, I'll put the application to you, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, and of course, things like if your property comes up for discussion, you have to recuse yourself.
Okay.
Okay.
No problem.
Okay. Does anybody else have anything you want to say at the meeting? Anybody else?
Arnie has his hand raised. Arnie,
Oh, go ahead.
Hi, everyone, me again. As far as 6915 Foothill, we haven't completed everything regarding
okay.
our extended hours or alcohol permit. We're still in the kind of lingual versus the whole process. So just
Okay.
to update on that. And then as far as Ellie's, does the land use or any of the community stakeholders have any suggestions or thoughts or ideas they could recommend to him? Because I would love to see, vacant lots be built, but obviously maybe help the new owner kind of guide them properly rather than have them, do plans and everything for 2 years and then come back and get shut down.
Yeah, I know.
And then-
Well, definitely we don't want trucks. And I know he's parking trucks there and I was going to ask him about that, but I'm sure it's just temporary. I figured
Exactly.
that. Yeah. Well, and I was going to suggest, we can put it on Facebook, everybody's so verbal
Yeah,
in
let's-
Facebook.
this is not.
Yeah, let's go
This
ahead.
is not an agenda item, so we must be careful. But that's
Okay.
a comment, Arnie, that you made.
Yeah, it's a comment and suggestion, as a local business
Right. I'll
owner,
put
I'd
that
like
under
to
comments.
kind of
Yeah.
help our local businesses kind of, I don't want to say speedway through the process, but actually guide them and help them rather than people, obviously we know what the community needs and we should tell them right away, this is what we think, we want, we ask, we suggest, we recommend, and ask the community. He seems like a nice guy. And maybe we could help him, build something beautiful that we could both benefit from, both him and the community.
Thank you, Armin. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Arnie.
Thank you.
Arnie. Okay. Anything else?
I have a suggestion as well. I would suggest that the Chamber of Commerce maybe bring like a welcoming package to the new businesses and, get them started on the right path, since most of our Chamber of Commerce are business owners. So I think I had mentioned this suggestion before, but it would be great to introduce them to signage and all these other things that are required. So that way, later on, they don't come back with some kind of violation or something like that.
Right. Actually, give them a copy of the Foothill Boulevard specific plan.
Yeah, so that's just a suggestion, public comment slash. So anyway,
Thank you.
everyone.
Great suggestion. Okay. Anything else, Patty?
Nothing that I know about, except for I just mentioned the next meetings is August 1st, August 15th, and then not till September 19th because Labor Day falls in on the first Monday of September.
Great.
So
Thank you.
that's our schedule.
Okay. So
Bye,
we'll
everyone.
be back in August 1st.
Yep.
Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you to everyone for attending and participating. It's excellent to have you.
Thanks.
Thank you, everybody.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. We're adjourned.